it's Make It Make Sense, Mary, here at Live Hip Hop Daily with King Phat Beats, the homie KP. How you doing today?
I'm doing all right. How about you?
I am doing great. I'm so glad to hear that. That is wonderful, wonderful. So, I'm glad that we got to sit down and do an interview today.
I know. I wasn't expecting an interview, but
you weren't.
you know.
Well, surprise.
Surprise.
It's going to be great. It's going to be great. So, tell the people a little bit about yourself. So, you are a producer, right?
So, my name is KP. I also go by King Phat Beats. I'm a producer. I've been producing for about 5 years now, out of San Antonio, Texas. I mainly make trap and R&B music. Trying to expand those genres to some other things as well. So just stay in tune for that.
You know what's crazy? It's like I don't think this guy really knows how good he is at making beats and being a producer. Like, all of his stuff is sweet. What's your website? Matter of fact, let's just throw that out there.
My website is KingPhat, KingPhat.beatstars.com. So once again, it's KingPhat.beatstars.com.
So if you need beats, you know where to go. Check him out. And I think he even has some deals on his website too. Like
I got to buy one, get one. I got to buy two, get two free. Those are on my BeatStars right now, and I have licenses. At the lowest is $20 a license. They're all free beats, by the way, you can use for nonprofit uses. So
awesome. Cool. So let's kind of run it back. So you said you've been doing this for about 8 years, right?
Roughly about 5 years.
About 5 years.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
It was
I added some
like
years.
senior year of high school
Okay.
is when I really started to do the whole producing, the whole production stuff.
Okay, so when you decided to do production and really take it seriously, like what kind of made you say, this is what I want to do, this is what I'm going to do? Or is it something you always were into, or kind of run me through how you got to producer?
At first, I've always had music in me.
Mm-hmm.
I've always just had that bug, but the thing that really got me going was my friend Ashton.
Okay.
Urban Gentleman Music, shameless plug. Follow him on Instagram.
Shout out Ashton.
And he got me really like into it, type of thing. I saw he was doing it. I saw the programs and stuff that he was using.
Yeah.
And I tried doing it once before, and I was just kind of like, it's way too confusing for me right now.
Right.
But when I saw him do it, I was like, okay, let me give it another shot. And that's when I like took it very serious, and I started actually learning things and putting things down and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's awesome. Isn't it crazy how like you can make something so complicated yourself, or like somebody can make it so complicated, but once you come across that right person, it just kind of like gets how you operate. It just clicks, and then you have a whole new like mindset. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's more enjoyable. So that's what's up. Do you play any instruments, or have you ever played any instruments?
I do not. I played percussion, the band, before. I played a little bit of drums in the church, but other than that, I haven't really played anything.
Okay. So if you could make a beat for anybody, who would it be?
I can make a beat for anybody.
Because they may be listening, by the way. So this is your chance.
Well, to name a few, I would love to work with Drake.
Okay.
And Drake is, of course, he's at the top right now. He just dropped Certified Lover Boy. You know, he's at the top. Everybody's playing that. So with Drake, J. Cole, Big Sean.
Nice.
Just to name a few. Lil Baby. Hell, just some people from Internet Money as well, because I grew up watching, their tutorials and stuff, like Internet Money, the whole group. Just working with Internet Money would be cool as well.
That's cool.
Just to name a few.
Yeah. Big Sean, I really like Big Sean, and it seems like people either really like him
or really don't. Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's no
like
in between.
And
I honestly, I don't understand why, truth be told. I just feel like Big Sean he's an artist. It's like you're either going to rock with it, be on the rocks with it, or just not rock with it.
Right.
And so I don't know. To me, I think Big Sean is a dope artist. I think he's really dope. He's had some big songs and everything. For sure. I feel like he's dope.
What do you think about the new Drake album, though? Have you listened to the whole thing?
I listened to it, but I think I'm gonna have to listen to it again.
Yeah.
I think the first time I was just playing it in the background, just for background purposes.
Right.
The first song is nice. I really do enjoy the first song.
Yeah.
Sadly, I don't remember the name.
And I can't tell you either. I'm like, I think I just went straight into shuffle. Like, I don't even know what.
Well, I didn't even put it on shuffle. I was going through the whole thing, but I didn't look at the names at all.
Yeah.
I was just playing it. So I'm gonna have to go back through again and like really listen to it. But for right now, I mean, it was cool. I thought it was going to be better than I thought it was.
Right.
I didn't really hear too many bangers on there. From what I was thinking.
You gotta listen again.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to listen to it again. Yeah, we're gonna have to listen to it again.
For sure. So let's see. I lost my entire train of thought, but that happens. You know what I mean? So it's all good. So do you DJ, or have you ever wanted to DJ?
Not really.
Not really? That's not your thing?
No, DJing is not really my thing.
Yeah.
Even though the transitions and stuff are cool, I could learn it. It would be a cool skill to have, but that's just hasn't been something that has been on the top of my head, type of thing.
I feel like it's like you ask DJs if they've ever thought about producing, and they're like, yeah,
they're like, yeah, of course.
And then you ask a producer if they've thought about DJing, they're like,
yeah, I don't know. For me personally, it's just never been my thing. Yeah. Like just mixing different songs and stuff like that. I want to make my own music. Yeah. I want to create something with an artist and create something new, type of thing, instead of mixing different tracks together.
For sure.
You know?
For sure. So tell us a little bit about you. Like, anime? Are you into anime?
Love anime. Oh my God. If you want to get into anime, I don't know if you want to get into anime because we'll be here all day.
Look, and I'm not going to know what you're talking about at all. I know quite a few, like my daughter is actually a huge anime fan. Like she loves this, and she's always like, have you watched the this and the that and telling me the storylines? I'm like, I have no idea. But you
should probably get into it just a little bit.
I've tried. I watched, I can't remember what one I watched was, but they were like in a school. It was like high school kids, and they were all like, I don't know.
There's a lot of high school anime. I know, like that's not knowing. There's a lot of high school anime.
What's the other one called? The Next Airbender? Is that
anime? Avatar, The Last Airbender? It's not anime. It's a Western cartoon drawn like anime. Oh, okay. In a sense. I don't know. I feel like it's anime.
Yeah, I called myself watching anime when I was watching it. So
it's not anime though.
Yeah,
it's not. It's a very good show. If you haven't watched The Last Airbender, Avatar: The Last Airbender, please go watch that.
Check it out.
So
apparently it's great. It's pretty good. It was sucking me in a little bit. I didn't watch like all
You didn't watch the whole thing? It gets better with time. It's literally like this.
Yeah.
There's no decline to it. It's going up the whole time. It's great.
That's what's up.
It's amazing.
So you seem, to me anyway, from what I know of you, to be like a genuinely nice and like positive person, right? From what I know. So, you know, make it make sense, Mary. We like to talk about mental health all the time. So do you ever feel down or discouraged or just like, you know what, I don't even want to do this anymore. Like I'm just having a terrible day or whatever the case may be. And if you do, and even if you don't, what do you do to kind of maintain your mental health and just kind of stay real even keel?
Well, mental health is a very, very important topic, especially with social media nowadays, because you can get wrapped up in social media too much. For me, I do have those days sometimes where I just literally I'm sitting in my bed or I'm just laying in my bed and I'm just thinking. I'm just in my head a lot. Like, and that just, it puts me into a very, very bad mood, bad state.
Right.
And then I just go to sleep off of that.
Yeah.
And then the next day I'm fine. But it's usually like that. Like it'll be I'll be like by myself in my head too much, and that's the problem. Like I really think with stuff like that, you have to watch how we're thinking.
Yeah, and how we talk to ourselves.
And how we talk to ourselves.
Right?
Because if you put yourself down too much, you'll definitely feel down in the dumps. You'll feel depressed and all that. You don't need that. You need to be your biggest supporter. Type of thing. So for me, how I cope with it was, sleeping. And I'm not gonna say sleeping is the best coping mechanism, but it is. I mean,
whatever works for you. You know what I mean? Whatever works for you.
So sleeping and just talking it out.
Yeah.
Because if you bottle it up, it'll get bad.
Absolutely.
So like, if you have somebody that you can trust, just go and talk to them.
Yeah.
It could be your parents, it could be your family member, it can be a friend, it can be your dog if you wanted to. Like, just talk. You need to talk it out. Yeah, you need to get it out, because if you don't get that out, it'll bottle up and it'll eat you alive.
Absolutely. And, you know, I think that for men, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's even harder to talk about mental health and to just, like, express your feelings that you're feeling or whatever.
Because I feel
conditioned to, like, man up and suck it up and get over it and,
like you talk about your feelings. And I know it's probably a stereotype that is like, oh, well, you know, you're a man, suck it up. Right. You need to be strong and blah, 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 and yada, yada. But in this society, that's how it is.
Right.
It's like, as the man, you're supposed to be looked at as the provider, as the strong person in these certain relationships and stuff like that. So, like, men don't talk about their feelings too much. And if they feel like if they show signs of weakness, it's a bad sign.
Right, like talking about their feelings is showing a sign of weakness.
Right, exactly. Yeah. And sometimes I feel like that too sometimes. But I feel like it's natural. I feel like it's okay to talk about your feelings. Like, you should be able to talk about your feelings.
Absolutely.
And it doesn't make you less of a person.
Nope.
It doesn't make you less at all.
Yeah, I read a quote one time that was like showing your emotions or crying or whatever isn't showing a sign of weakness. It's actually showing a sign of strength, that you're like strong enough to, you know, be okay with yourself, that you have those emotions and you have to let it out and you have to talk about it, whatever the case may be.
Right.
But anyway, good stuff. So yeah, we talked about a lot. This was great. I'm glad that, you know, we caught you off guard, but you sat down with me today to do this. So
yeah,
good stuff.
It was good.
Yeah. So tell us where we can find you again. I know you gave the website, like plug, Instagram, Facebook, whatever you got. YouTube.
Once again, my website is kingphat.beatstars.com, kingphat.beatstars.com. You can find me on Instagram at kingphat_beats. That's really all I have right now. I'm not really using anything else. So there's that. I do have a YouTube as well. It is KP Beats, but it's kind of down there. There's like 2 or 3 other KP Beats that have like 23,000 subscribers and stuff, so I'm kind of bogged down. They're not this KP Beats, so go ahead, subscribe to his channel so we can get him up there with, you know, because they're not King Fat Beats. They might be KP Beats, but not like yours. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. Absolutely. So grab that dude right there. You should know I already know what you. There's a little ice here. Icy is in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? In Atlanta. Oh, yeah. It's a little hot over here. So you know he's the only penguin that can fly, right? The only one. Yeah, and he hangs out with me, and he actually makes a different, like, unique noise from other penguins. So I'm going to tell you what he does, and I just want you to repeat after me, okay? Because you know MiMsM on Instagram, right? So, all right. Meow, 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 meow. Do it. All right. You need a beat? You need me to give you a beat? No. I got it. Okay. All right. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. You feel me? That's how we do it out here. Well, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you. This was awesome. And until next time, guys, next time, y'all. Peace for now. We're out. Peace.